Well, hello everybody. Welcome once again to another fine edition of Borderline Texas Trash with your host with the most, Uncle Boo, ladies and gents. How is everybody in podcast land today? Everybody good? Everybody jiving? Well, sorry I didn't get this out on a Friday for y'all, but hey, it's been a rough week. Trying to catch up from the old Christmas, the old Thanksgiving break we had there. 3-day week always kicks us in the butt. But hey, man, it's all good. Quit being a puss and crying about it. But yeah, well, how has everybody been doing out there? How is everybody? Good, fine, dandy? I've been good. Same old, same old. Just going to work. Had our Christmas party today. It was pretty fun. Played this game. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like 3 dice. Or just remember you have to give money sometimes to the pot, or to the left, or to the right. Or so you get to keep it sometimes. But yeah, it was fun. Kids still in school. They got one more week left. They have their Christmas parties Friday, but this year, since it's Corona stuff's been going around, they're not gonna have their party like they normally do with the sugar and all that. Which is, I don't care, because when them little shits come home, man, woo, from them parties they are wound up tighter than a. But yeah, they're wound up after them parties, so I don't mind too much. But it does suck for the kids. This whole Corona stuff's been screwing everything up. I'll be glad when everything's back to normal, if we ever get it fucking normal. God dang. With all this other, with the election crap, and they get the vaccine going now, and oh, people are all flipping out, saying, "No, they're gonna make you take it," which I heard they are, and I don't know. But it's just crazy, guys. It's really crazy these days. And still main media is saying that Biden won the election, all that, and of course, Trump is still. If you look to the main media, they keep saying everything keeps getting turned down every time it goes to the court. Well, that's funny because it's making its way to the Supreme Court, and that's where a gentleman by the name of Clarence is. Might remember this fella. Biden tried to bury him in the '90s about that sex scandal and all that, and it didn't work. And now that guy's the judge in the Supreme Court, so we'll see where it goes. So, yeah, I just hope there's not another lockdown. That shit's ridiculous. I don't want that. But, yeah, we got a good old show lined up for you. Ash won't be here this time, but, hey, that's all right. I just got to start learning how to do it without her. But that's okay. She'll come in when she can, if she can. No big deal. She just, guess she ain't even my co-host anymore, but she'll just come in when she can. But I guess I'm the host like I always was, and from the get-go, because this has always been my baby, been my show. So, hey. But, yeah, she'll come back in. And then when she can start come back in full-time, if she ever can, she will. But, hey, it is what it is, man. She got busy. Life is what it is. Love you out there, Ash. Keep it going. Keep trucking, mother. Whoop, whoop. Well, with that being said, doing pretty good. Y'all are doing real good listening to us. We keep getting more listeners and more downloads, and it's just amazing the ride we've been on. And that's one thing me and Ashley talked about. Like I said, I didn't want to pull the plug on the show because why? When we have created a show and presented it to an audience, and like I told Ashley, I look at it this way: we owe you guys, because I look at it this way. You guys don't have to listen to us, but you do. And I appreciate it. You go out of your way to listen to us, and we thank you for that. And that's what keeps me going. I feel like I owe that to you. So I ain't going anywhere. I don't care who my co-host comes and goes. I'll still be the host with the show with the most, baby. I'll have the most recognizable voice in the old podcasting business someday there, fellas, wellas. Anyways, so everybody got their Christmas shopping going, started, done. What? I'm going to go in the morning and do some. But, oh, man, it's just, I'm really not pumped for Christmas. Sometimes I just want to tell it to fuck off. Yeah. It's just, when I think of Christmas, I just think of the money and just, yeah, that's what's happening. They're laughing at us while they're taking our money. They're like, ha, 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 you dumb shits. We're taking your money. Every time I hear that, it reminds me of the NWO Wolfpack. Anyways. So, I guess we will get on with some news and stuff around the corner. Sorry if I'm pausing a lot, but I'm just kind of getting used to doing it on my own, but it'll be all right. Today's lineup, we're going to do the old stupid news like I normally do. Then we're going to talk to Uncle Dickie today. We're going to put that episode towards the end of the show today. But today I'm going to play a little clip of when I get done with the stupid news and ramping and raving about everything. I'm going to show you my two daughters have a podcast called What's Really Out There. And I want y'all to take a little peek of it. It was their first episode they did, and it sounds pretty good, so maybe it'll be pretty good. Yeah. So, all right, let's get on with some stupid news. You know, China may be using the sea to hide its submarines. Yes. That is exactly, I'm not lying, it's what it did. Yeah, it's, woo. I'm not lying, guys. I find that stuff in newspapers off the internet, and it from a newspaper clipping, and it said, yes, that China may be using the sea to hide submarines, which submarines were meant to be submerged underwater to fucking hide from the enemy, to do a sneak attack, to fucking get their enemy. So, buddy, you are. But yeah, excuse me if I'm kind of spattering with my words. It's late. It's like 12:30 at night. I'm trying to get this out for Saturday morning for everybody here, you know. So, but hey. We can do it. I can truck on through. Because I am definitely not a pussy. All right. But yeah, this came from an article in, I think, from England. So yeah, I don't get sometimes. Who pays these motherfuckers to talk about that shit and write about it? Come on, I can do that. Wow, and here's another headline, and it's really happened too. It was true. It said a barbershop quartet, you know, the singers. If you don't know what that is, look it up in your old Google machine. It's basically a cappella, but kind of like they call it the barbershop duo thing. It's kind of like that. So, anyways, barbershop duo goes to barbershop duel singing brings joy to school for deaf children. Yeah, how the fuck is that gonna happen? I mean, really? I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk or be mean, you know. I mean, but how the hell is that gonna bring them kids joy when they can't fucking hear? Well, I did kind of look up on this. And that's why I'm not getting too irate about it. Okay. I never really thought deaf people could do a whole lot because, you know, of course, I was stupid. I didn't know. My fault, guys. Hey, I messed up. Didn't know. I just thought they were limited, and they're really not. They might not can hear, but they feel off of vibration. And their sense of smell. They have, a better sense of smell than others. But their sense of feel, kind of like their Spider-Man senses. Well, my uncle, he's a used to be a referee here in Texas, in South Texas, down there on I think the San Antonio area. I think. Well, where the hell was I going with that? Wow. See, that's what happens when you start rambling. Oh, anyways, it's what was I saying? Oh, anyways, my uncle Gary. Sorry about that. Had a bad brain fart. It's late. I'm sorry, guys. I should have drank some coffee before I did this. It's like 12:30 here, and I'm tired. It's been a long day. But anyways, I'm gonna keep trucking. Anyways, about the deaf people, they feel off of vibration and stuff. Well, he would started refereeing some games for deaf schools, and we got to talking about it, and then he was telling me that there's a bass drum that they use to do the snaps to snap the ball. So it's either one hit, two hit, three. I think they go to three. I think I'm not for sure, but that's how they go by their snap for their offense. So I think that's pretty cool. So hearing that after, and even I even watched a deal on it on ESPN too. So maybe the vibration of these guys' voices, with the barbershop style kind of singing, maybe, but still, how the fuck are a bunch of deaf kids going to get enjoyment out of that? But like I said, they maybe could feel the vibration, I guess. And then a man in Egypt finds a fortune in scorpion venom. He sells that shit, a gram of it, just a freaking gram, for about 10 grand. Yeah. Ain't that redonkulous? I said redonkulous. Wow. Oh, man. Some of this shit, man, I don't make any of this up. I promise. I would never lie to you. Never. You know why? Because you're my sweet destiny. You're my sweet suave baby. You're my Mickey. Yeah, that's crazy though. He sells that crap. And it shows a picture of him. He's got scorpions and shit crawling all over his face. That's crazy. He sells that venom. And he sells it around the world. I mean, whew, yeah. He's he's a bad dude. He had them scorpions crawling all over him. It's like, wow. Walks around the house like, because he's got scorpions on him. He's all, yeah. So, now, a koala wanders into an Australian family's home and kind of makes home in their Christmas tree. That's a pretty cool story. They got it out eventually, but they just kind of had to be gentle and kind of shrug it and not be all yelling and ah. So, yeah. Wouldn't that be crazy, though? Ooh, I like your Christmas ornament. What, that, koala bear? Yeah. Oh, I didn't put that there. It's natural. It's organic. Lovely. But yeah, guys. So, besides that, now let's check something else out, I guess. Okay. The Axe Murder House is up for sale, and it's $80. Oh, wait a minute. I can't read my own handwriting. $890,000. Yeah, $890,000, guys. $890,000. Wow. Sorry it took me a minute to read that, but it's late and I've kind of had too many cigarettes, if you know what I mean. Everything's kind of crossed right now. But it's okay. I will survive. As long as there's some jive in me, I will freaking survive.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow, what a dick. All right, fellers and ladies. Anyways, that's it for my dumb news. Let's just check on the regular shit. Anyways, anybody even catching the Cowboys bullshit this year? Yeah, they fucking suck. Oh my God. When they get on the field, everybody laughs and goes, pussy. They're playing like shit. And then you got the players blaming it on the coaches and shit like that was the first year. And then Dak got his ankle broke, got it snapped like a freaking Slim Jim. That was, you know that had to hurt. God, that was so gross. Oh, yeah. Whew, that was bad. But they're still doing like shit. Did y'all catch that last game? Them son of a guns got the ass handed to them. It was so funny. And of course, my Longhorns season is over, and we suck again. We're gonna end the year at 7-3. Ooh. Don't get me started on them. I catch that on my football podcast. They just irritate the fuck out of me too. Glad I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'd be double pissed. But hey, that's just the way it is. But I think by January, I think they said should know who the president is. By then, and I hope we do. And now they're going back to Hunter. His son's being investigated for stuff again, which he should be. He's a crooked little shit too, like his daddy. And yeah. That's just crazy how the rich get away with so much. But us poor motherfuckers we can't even look at somebody wrong. Jeez. So, how does, is everybody ready for Christmas this year? You think they're going to have boundaries set on us? I don't think they will. I think, it'll be like Thanksgiving. People are going to be getting together if they want to, which me and my family all probably will. I think we'll be all right. It was fun, though. And then Christmas, though, I just can't believe it's already this close. But, man, it's nuts. Oh, it's so nuts. And speaking about Christmas and stuff, I mean, I hope this year everybody has a pretty decent Christmas this year, because I do know across the United States and everywhere that Corona's hit everybody pretty hard. I mean, not only has it gotten people sick, put them in the hospital, killed them, a lot of them survived, but it still killed people. Killed people. But then you got the businesses that had to close down, and that's what hurt me and hit me. Even my niece, she lost her job. She lost hers around the same time I did. And then about a month ago is when she's got that job at the meat factory working with the sausage. That's why she's always late. She's one of these working with the sausage. So when you see her, say, Ash, how's that sausage? No, she works at the slaughter place down there. They got some good deals, good stuff. But yeah, it took her that long to find a pretty good job. So it's been rough on everybody, and the year's getting closer and coming to an end, and I just pray we can just start losing some of the bullshit, man. I mean, goddamn. People hate so much that they just can't. They hate so much that they'll just like anything. I mean, I've never seen hate so bad and hypocrites in this country like we have now. It's just unbelievable. But it's how our culture is becoming, it seems like, and I don't like it, but that's just the way it is. But hey, it's not all about me and all about that. So, I hope y'all keep enjoying this and keep listening. I'm going to try to start doing more on the Facebook and stuff like that. Just give me a minute, getting a hang of doing everything on my own, which, hey, sometimes you got it to, man. Sometimes you think you can depend on people and you can't all the time, but hey, that's cool. they have their life and they got shit to do too. So they can't fulfill it with you. Hey, it'll be all right. They still love you. But yeah, it'll be cool, man. Be a nice adventure we're gonna go on here. But hey, man, I was looking though. I can't believe this is 6 to 7 months into doing this. And like I said, it's been amazing. And like I said, when we do the anniversary, I'm not for sure what I'm gonna do there, but uh, I'm gonna find out how I can cut bits and pieces out and use them and stuff. Like have the best of, have a year in review or something. I don't know. But y'all need to email me, get a hold of me on the old Facebook, Borderline Texas Trash, and, everything else. But yeah, I say that a lot. Just give me some time. Just working, being on my own, and I'm so scared, and I just don't want y'all to hate me. I just trying to do a good job. I'm just tired of being a. Oh my God! Why don't you just? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's what I say. Well, here's what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm going to go ahead, take a little break, take a little breather. I'm going to put on my daughter's, both of my daughter's first podcast they did, and they still have it going. It's called What's Really Out There. You can pretty much reach them anywhere you can get a podcast. They're pretty much everywhere, too. I'm training them good. But yeah, we're going to switch to that, and when I come back, we'll talk for a little bit longer, see how you're crack-a-lack-a-lacking, and we will be right back. We're going to switch it over to their episode of What's Really Out There, their first very podcast. Here we go, guys. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome, everybody. This is your host, Lexi.
This is your co-host, Stephanie, and this is
What's Really Out There. Okay, so this is a little podcast that me and my little sister are starting. It's going to be like conspiracy theories and unsolved murders, unsolved mysteries, Mandela effects. What else are we going to talk about?
Government Area 51, what they're hiding from us.
Yeah, stuff like that. Just anything that you guys want us to talk about, we're gonna set up an email and an Instagram and stuff like that. You guys can be free to.
What about a TikTok?
We're not setting up a TikTok. You guys can feel free to email or DM us or anything with anything you guys want us to talk about. So we're going to get started. Oh, and I will say, I cannot talk for crap, so I'm sorry if I misspell anyone's name. Mispronounce anyone's name or anything, but yeah. So let's get going. Okay. So we're going to be talking about John Benet Ramsey. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she was a little pageant girl, and she was killed in her own home on December 26th of 1996. So the day after Christmas. I know it's kind of sad. So her parents figured out she was missing, and they called the police, and no one found her or anything, but they did find a ransom note that requested $118,000. That is a lot of money.
Yeah, I bet it cost like millions back in the day.
This was 1996, Stephanie. It's not.
Yeah. I thought it was 1896.
No, 1996. 1996. Okay, so they found John Bonet that afternoon in the basement underneath a blanket. She was beaten, strangled, had tape over her mouth and hands tied together with a cord behind her back, and she was sexually assaulted.
Oh my gosh.
So that was suspicious to authorities. I mean, obviously. There was a lot of, this amount of money they were asking for, and the ransom note was very, very specific to the bonus that John Bonet's dad got that year for Christmas. So that was a thing to them. They were like, Also, the paper, the ransom note was written in the home, too, which is weird.
Weird.
And the investigation continued for 2 years, and they still don't know who did it.
For 2 years?
Yeah,
Like
for 2
2
years.
years straight?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, come a couple of years later, this teacher came out and he was like, "Hey, I did it. It's me. Arrest me." Well, his DNA did not match the DNA found on the scene, and come to find out, the DNA that was found on the scene wasn't anybody that belonged to the family. Like, it wasn't. It was weird because it didn't belong to anybody.
Weird.
That could be related to the Ramsey family. So that was weird. And also, her skull was fractured. I don't know how I didn't see that, but yeah, her skull was fractured. So, like, obviously she had been through something, but I don't know how they got away with it or what, like, who it was or anything. But that is, like, it's unsolved. No one knows what it is or anything. So, I kind of thought that was interesting. I don't know. What are your takes on that, Stephanie?
I think her dad did it.
You think her dad did it?
Yeah, because that much money on, and then, like, the day after Christmas, I think her dad was planning it out when her mom was asleep and, kind of shut her up for the rest of her life.
Maybe. I kind of think her dad did it too.
Yeah. I don't think her mom knew about it either. And she was like, "Oh my God, my poor baby."
Well, yeah. I mean.
And then the dad was like, "Mwahaha."
Yeah, parents can be evil.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I'm gonna do some Mandela effects here real quick.
Ooh, my favorite.
Okay, so is the peanut butter brand Jif or Jiffy?
I think Jif. I didn't grow up, and I'm not 17.
Well, you're 10, so you still have an input. Is it Jif or Jiffy?
Jif. Yeah.
Jif, I think too. I think so too.
This is my honest
Okay.
opinion.
Looney Tunes, is it like Tunes or like Tunes, like Toons?
With the wait.
Tunes or Tunes?
Too.
Okay. That's how I remember it too, because I'd always remember like the animals going through like the O's and the TV.
I don't know why I remember that. Weird.
Okay, so the Bernstein Bears or the Bernstein? Bernstein. Yeah, me too. I know everyone's like, people are coming out saying it's the Bernstein Bears, and I'm like, no, it's Bernstein. Okay, so Fruit Loops or Fruit, like F-R-O-O-T?
I don't know.
I think it's fruit, like regular fruit.
Like, I didn't get what you're saying the first time, but I was like, oh, regular fruit.
Yeah, regular fruit. Okay, so cheese, is there a Z at the end, or is there no Z at the end of it?
Z.
There's a Z? Yeah, I think there's a Z, but I looked at the Cheez-It box today, there was no Z, and I was like, I've always remembered a Z. What the heck?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so double stuff, what, 2 F's or 1 F?
We have Oreos. We can go look at that.
Oh, I know, but
2 F's. 2 F's.
Okay, yeah, well, the Oreos actually only have 1 F, but I think there needs to be 2 F's.
Yeah.
So, but it's 1 F. Okay. That's enough for the mean Gila effects. Okay, so we're going to talk about the moon landing theory next. Do you know anything about that?
Mm-mm. I know it has something to do with the moon.
It's in the name. Okay, so Armstrong landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969. So there's 5 theories to why this is fake. The American flag was flapping in the wind.
There's no wind up there.
In space there's no wind.
Yeah, unless there's like a bunch of trees that are like microscopic.
Well, apparently they had to use a special flag that was like in start or something, so it wouldn't like get ruined or something. I'm not positive. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what that means.
Don't look it up.
So they had to use a special flag. And also there was no stars whenever they were recording. But also, this is my thing, it's like 1969. Like, the quality of the cameras aren't like how it is now. So, like, I don't know. And also,
I still think with, like, the camera quality, I would still think you saw, like faded little dots.
Well, I did, but some people say they didn't. Because I've seen the video. Also, the shadows apparently aren't right because like how the sun hits is like not how it's supposed to be hitting.
I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what to look for.
Well, also you're 10, you don't really know what to look for. But yeah. And then apparently, like, okay, so Armstrong and his other person that went up there are supposed to be recording each other. Well, apparently you can't see the camera and his helmet, so they think that it was staged, like fake.
What about the lighting? Is there anything to do with the lighting?
That's why I said the shadows are messed up because of the lighting.
I think they're on stage, and they're like.
Do you think they're on the stage?
Yeah, and they had like bungee cords, like they jumped from above, and they're like, they like had. Cause you know how like Dad's phone, he can do it in like slow motion.
Yeah. So you think that the moon landing theory is like that? You don't think they ever went on the moon?
Yeah, never. I think they just made it up to get views and to get money.
Well, I think they went on the moon. I believe it. Okay. Well, I wonder what y'all's opinions are on this. Oh, and also I do want to say no one's opinion is wrong, so just live by what you live by. Okay. So Britney Spears, the conspiracy theory. She was on White House payroll, so she was getting paid by the White House, and like every single time that the White House messed up, they would like bring Britney in. They would be like, Britney, do something. Like she shaved her head and went crazy because something was happening in the White House that they didn't want them finding out. And then Britney and her boyfriend broke up the day before like a key midterm election.
So like they faked their breakup.
Kind of, yeah. Like they were involved in it, and she was always talking about how good Bush is and stuff like that, because it was George Bush at the time, the president. So like everyone thought that she was like she was weirdly obsessed with him, if that makes any sense. So like I don't know. I mean, I kind of believe it, but also at the same time I'm just like, what?
I feel like I would make the police to arrest us.
Okay, so what do you think? You think it was real?
Yeah, I think she acted like when the White House did mess up, they were like, hey, go. Let her out.
Let's distract him. Okay. So I'm going to talk about the 27 Club. Basically, the 27 Club is made up of members that have died at the age of 27. Just to name a few, there is Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, Robert Johnson, Brian Jones. That's just a handful. And some people say it's a myth because they're like, oh, you died at the age of 28 or 56 more than you do at 27. But it's not just about dying at 27. Everybody in the 27 Club have died the same way. Say with suicides or drug overdoses or like a freak accident. Like this one guy got pinned to his gate with his car because like it rolled down a hill. Like that doesn't happen every day.
Not. What is it called when you're like doing that with your fingers? Sarcasm?
No, there's a word for it. I don't remember the word.
When we start doing videos, I'm gonna be like, a lot.
Why?
Because like when I put my opinion, I'm gonna be like, they totally overdosed it.
Oh, okay.
Like
no, I thought you meant you were just gonna do it all the time. I was like, Stephanie, why would you do it? That gets annoying. Oh, it's air quotes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then chemtrails. Stephanie, you said you've heard about this.
Yeah.
You call them like jet legs or something like that.
Jet lags.
Jet logs.
Fancy.
Okay. So they're like white lines in the sky. They're behind jets. Like they go behind jets, and they're these
That's why I call
puffy
them jet lags.
Yeah, they're like puffy fumes of water vapor. And apparently like it's a secret plot to control weather or like poison the environment. So the people like that are in charge of it came out and said, no, it's a solar geoneering, and it involves atmospheric aerosol injection of a bunch of stuff, basically saying that like it's their way of making the planet cooler.
I don't believe that.
So, but a lot of people also came out and said, well, whenever you guys spray it, this is what I feel like. And they said that they say they have really bad insomnia, like they can't sleep. They have physical symptoms. They can taste it and smell it. and it burns their sinuses. They have really bad inflammation.
So
They
cool.
get rises in blood pressure. They have stomach issues, and they get really, really bad headaches.
So
Whenever it's sprayed in the sky, that goes up.
So like when you say like that burns the sinuses, like when like someone
Like if you were to sniff like salt, it would burn. Like that kind of thing.
So like when you act like you trip and you like fall in the pool and you don't expect. And
Why
then,
would you
like,
trip and fall in a pool?
No, like if like you have a toddler and he lifts his toys out like Jackson does.
That was a very weird. I just tripped and fell in my pool, guys. Okay, so what do you think about? Okay, I want to ask your opinions on these. Okay, so what did you think about? Okay, so John Bennett Ramsey. You think her dad killed her, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, the Mandela
100%.
effects. We can't really like you. We already did those. The chemtrail. Do you think that's real?
Yes.
I do and don't. Like some of it, I do believe it's like the stuff from the jets. Some of it is like because if you look, there is a lot. Like it's not all just from jets. Like it is a lot. Like it's over
from airplanes, from everything.
Yeah,
Everything that flies in the sky, birds.
birds. Yeah, but birds don't leave trails. What about the 27 Club? Do you think that's real?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, I believe that one. I think
the government's like they're learning too much. Like I think it was Marilyn Monroe that knew too much, and like the day she died was the day she
was gonna come out and tell everybody. Okay, what about the Britney Spears thing? Do you believe that one?
Yeah, definitely. When they messed up, like they sent the bait to go out. Like go ahead.
I do and don't. I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, what about the moon landing thing? Do you believe that one?
It's fake, 100% fake.
Like you do believe? No, like it that we walked on the moon, or that we filmed it and faked it.
It was on stage. That's what I believe.
Okay.
100% fake.
Well, I am curious to see what you guys have to say. I am so sorry that this week's episode is kind of short. I'm kind. We're just starting out, and I have my sister with me. She's only 10, so she can't like sit more than like 30 minutes without having like an anxiety attack.
I can't even sit for an hour.
Yeah, she has really bad ADHD. So like in a short attention span. So we're gonna start making these longer. And once we get more like of an intro and stuff going, we'll be good. We'll just see us next week. We will get an Instagram up and going, and everything else. And we'll get an email and everything. Just let us know what you guys think. I mean, we're excited to get this stuff going.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any ideas or whatever you guys want to talk about, just shoot us an email or DM or whatever. Okay, well. Thank you for tuning in. This is What's Really Out There. I am your host, Lexi.
And your co-host, Stephanie.
Bye. Have a good night.
Adios.
Well, hope y'all enjoyed that. That was their first episode they ever did together. And that it's doing pretty good too. Like I said, you can catch it pretty much everywhere. It's on Spotify. And I believe iTunes and all your other stuff, Stitchers. So, here we are at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th appointment of the 11th day. And I don't know what the fuck that meant. I just rambled it off. So, Oh, God, into... Another thing that hit me, New Year's. Can you fucking believe that, though? This year will be over. God, I can't wait for that. It's ridiculous. This year has sucked ass. I mean, geez. Now I know why I stay home a lot, because going through this epidemic, I've really found out who my true friends are and who true family is. You find out in times like these when crunch time goes, who's up for the ride and who's not. But that's what's life. That is what life is all about. Life is about the penis in the asshole. If y'all know about the joke, you know what I mean. Life, the happiness to life is penis in the asshole. Yes, that's the happiness to life is penis in the asshole. Oh, lordy. I couldn't believe it was raining this morning. That was nuts. It was raining pretty damn good, too. It was pretty crappy because that's why we had to do our stuff inside. Because usually we play cornhole and we have some cornhole championship games going on. And we have our Christmas parties. Well, I guess if everybody's ready, we'll go see what Uncle Dickie's doing. Think today he's gonna really dive down deep into his background and his history and kind of him and his kids and him as a person and everything. So without further ado, here you go. Hey, Uncle Dickie, you there, buddy? Well, everybody, it's that time of the day to sit down and have an old talk with Uncle Dickie. How'd y'all like that first one you did? Let's give him a round of applause. I think he did pretty good. Not bad for his first one. And yes, I will say he kind of, that voice I used to do sometimes, you know, the most recognizable name in podcasting today. I kind of took that from Uncle Dickie and Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby, #1, baby. Get funky like a monkey. I've lived in, I can't remember what he used to say, but he was a jive ass turkey too. Anyways, that's where that's where the voice kind of came from. So, but anyways, hope y'all like Uncle Dickie. He's a good old guy. He's a cool cat. He's just an old country boy doing his old country thing down there in the good old state of Louisiana. But I guess if you don't mind, guys, we'll get right down to talking to Uncle Dickie. Hey, Uncle Dickie, you there? Yeah, I'm here, cuz. It's the most recognizable voice in podcasting entertainment today. Mm. You know, Uncle, cuz, I've gotten a lot of good responses on the show I did with you. Found we listened to it this night around that old campfire. You know, it's starting to get a little chilly, so we've been making a lot of fires at night. You know. Ooh, sorry about that. I don't got the corona. I just got a little hiccup. But yeah, cuz we've been sitting around the fire tonight and listen to it. You know that internet stuff's pretty cool stuff. You know what I mean, cuz? Because you know I'm gonna be famous. You know this is gonna be the most recognizable voice in podcasting today. Mm. Uncle Dickie. I'm gonna get funky like a monkey today, boys and girls. But we uh just sitting down here chilling out today. Nothing major, you know, cuz uh what you doing up there with your podcast? You and Ash, how y'all doing down there? Well, it's going pretty good up here. Just working and stuff. And Ash, man, she's been working to the bone this week. We've been freaking busy as shit at work. Holidays coming up. Everybody wanting their stuff out now. And then when we had that just 3 day week, that short week kind of didn't kill us because we got business. But man, we've been busy. It's been good though. It's been good. Yeah, this is Friday when we're doing it with Uncle Dickie, and we usually I mean it's Thursday right now when we're doing it. We usually do this on Wednesday nights, and me and Ashley's been so busy. Uncle Dickie, yeah, he ain't well. He's busy. He's got his old business down there. He does, and keeping the old kids in shape. That was so stupid. That was so cheesy. Sounded like a guy at the bar trying to pick you up. Yeah, Radio Jack. Yeah. Anyways, that was so disturbing. Anyway, sorry about that, Uncle Dickie. I got off track there. But yeah, we're doing good. Everybody's still in school doing good. Kids are going to be getting out next week. Tomorrow we're having our Christmas birthday. What the fuck? Our Christmas party at work tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be good. Play some cornhole and some other games. Yeah, it should be fun. I know we had fun last year. So what you gonna do, Uncle Dickie, down there for everybody? I know y'all usually have a big old like company party, you know, Christmas party, don't you? Oh yeah, we do.
about lunch. And we have a big old shindig, man. Everybody brings them fried alligator tails, or just smoked alligator, the crawfish. We got oh man, it's awesome. We got horseshoes to play, washers, and then the shop site down there on the old river, so we don't have to go far. People fish, and stuff too. It's big old family fun. You know what I mean, man? It's fun. And last year in the three-legged race, Aunt Nabel and Uncle Rico, they won it. But this year, I think me and Cousin Dumartre have it. I think me and Cousin Dumartre can win this time, Uncle Boo. You didn't ever think I remembered that name, did you there, old cuz? But, yeah, we're going to do that. We'll probably do that next Friday, because we'll probably work Saturday and get a lot of work done. So, because Friday we really come to work, but we really don't work, But, yeah, man. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I've been doing good here lately. The business been good. The fishing market's been real good to us there. Real good to us. And then we hunt the alligators during alligator season, so we can stockpile all that stuff, and then we use it for big old shindigs that we do. But it'll be a good time. And then Christmas, comes along, and that's another big shindig. But that one's all that one's all family right there, and it gets pretty fun, pretty crazy sometimes, especially old sis. She's crazy. She's kind of like Steven's sister, Aunt Denny, that crazy old hag. Anyways, brother. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and you guys are gonna do your usual thing and all that. What's your plans there, cuz?
We're gonna, like I said, shop party tomorrow. Then Christmas probably go to sisters, and New Year's we usually go to sisters, but Ashley's got her house now, so I'm game for going to Ashley's now. That's cool, man. I like her pad. She's got a nice her and old Tyler got a nice little place, and they've been doing good. But so last week, Uncle Dickie, you just kind of introduced yourself and all that. But today, why don't you do like a little bit of a deep dive, kind of just deep down, and tell us your kids, stuff like that. Your name, your real name. Because, I mean, come on. You weren't in elementary school going, yes, is Uncle Dickie here? Uncle Dickie. I mean, shit, ma. I can't help it. I start getting around him. I want to start talking all, oh, man, because you know what I mean? We just out alligator fishing that one day. I get it because I'm a big Dusty Rhodes fan, the American Dream. We like wrestling. He grew up on wrestling. He loved it back in the day. He's not too much on that new stuff. He cusses it. But, hey, cuz, just going into kind of detail today. Give the audience a little, excuse me, guys, crash course of the story of Uncle Dickie, I mean, break it on, break on.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that for you guys since I'm becoming so famous there, cuz. But yeah, I'm a Uncle Dickie. My real name is Richard Hubert. That's why they call me Uncle Dickie, because my first name is Richard. That's funny. That's a joke. But yeah, I'm Uncle Dickie. My name's Richard Hubert. I was born here in Boothville, Louisiana, and I've lived here pretty much my whole life. My Dolores, she was my high school sweetheart, and no, just 'cause I'm Cajun and from Louisiana, I didn't meet her at no family reunion. Y'all can just shove it up your asses. That's what you're gonna think. But no, she was my high school sweetheart. We went to Boothville High, and it was a fun time. We got so high at Boothville High. I mean, another joke. But yeah, I married her. I'm 50 years old. She's 45. She was a freshman. when I was a senior. She's about 5 year difference, I think. I'm not for sure. Maybe three, something like I don't know. I don't know. I was in the upper class when we started dating. But yeah, she got after I graduated, I waited for her, and yeah, and ended up marrying her. Waited till she got out of school and stuff, and started dating her, and then eventually married her. And we got 6 kids. We got 3 boys, and we got um 3 girls. 3 boys, 3 girls. Mm. Well, we've got Gilbert. He's the oldest boy. He's like he's 20. And then we got Caroline. She's 18. She's the oldest girl. And then the middle boy. His name's Leon. Oh, Leon. He was named after my wife's cousin Leon from Bridgeport, Louisiana. And then there's Acadia. She's the my middle daughter. She's into all sorts of stuff. We got Otis. He's the youngest boy. He's 12. And then we have Belle. She's 10, and she is the youngest girl. So that's the kids and everything. Well, Gilbert, the oldest boy, he works out. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. I own my own little like bar and grill, kind of like on the banks, and I have a like right on the waters. I have like a restaurant bar like grill, and then I have one inland too, and it's a pretty sweet setup. But I started it back pretty much right out of high school. I got out of college. I went to the local community college, and like everybody else, and then I just stayed here and started a restaurant, and it's been good. It's a fishing market. I get the fresh fish every day, the fresh shrimp, crawfish when it's ready in season, and it's a fun time. It's very fun. I'm kind of like the Forrest Gump of the fishing world because I don't do just shrimp. I get everything. But yeah, we got a good little restaurant down there too. It ain't too bad. Uh, but y'all should come on down and see it. It's called Uncle Dickie's Fresh Seafood. Because I mean, even people that ain't kin to me call me. Everybody calls me Uncle Dickie. So, with that being said, my oldest son Gilbert, he works on the fishing boat. He was wanting to be a captain and all that. He's not wanting to do the business side of it. He wants to be dirty, get his hands dirty. So he's going to do that and get in the business that way. And let's see, Caroline, she'll be graduating in May. She's 18. She's going to go to the local community college so she can start doing the business paperwork and stuff. Do the business side of it. She's going to go to business, do some business stuff, business schooling down there. And then we have Leon and stuff. He's real good at that. Plays in that football. He thinking about going to Southern Louisiana State. They really like that boy and want him to play. He's real good, man. He's real good. He's got that dum strength. You know what I mean? he just come off that ball, man. He tell your fucking head off. He's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad kid. But he's in school doing that, and that boy's he's like his mama. He's like a fucking linebacker. Jesus Christ. But let's see here. Oh, I cannot forget about Arcadia. She is wanting to be a veterinarian, which I told her would be all right. Showing her a little vet place down here in Louisiana. She's wanting to get out of Louisiana. She wants to go like Texas, cause she hears about a lot of the Texas horse ranches you got down there. And then we got our oldest. He's playing baseball. And he's got him his first little girlfriend. It's so cute. He's like, Well, then we got Bella. She's just Bella. That's all I can say about her. She doesn't know what she wants to be at all. Which, I mean, come on. She's the baby that born. She's like 10. But yeah, they're doing good, man. It's all going pretty good down here. I mean, we keep getting hit by them home games when they come down here, but we always save up our money and stuff real good. And just put it back in the business, and it always comes back for us, because it's a good little, Boothville's a good little old shrimping. Listen to my ass. I ain't Forrest Gump. I'm Uncle Dickie, the fish market man, the fresh seafood man. You know what I mean there? Not only that, remember everybody, I'm the most recognizable voice in podcasting today. But yeah, guys, that's about me and my family, and we're at a pretty good place in life. We're pretty happy. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. So, uh, told everybody about me now. What you think we ought to do now, cuzzy? You're the Capitan, remember?
Well, I guess we're gonna sign off out of here, Uncle Dickie. But I like these little talks we do and stuff. Maybe we'll get better at them or something, or get to where we talk more about stuff and all that. We're just kind of breaking you in. Don't want to get you too famous overnight too quick. You couldn't handle it there, buddy. All them women, all the money. You'd be like, I have all this money now, and I'm just so awesome. That would be you, cuz. But hey, I'll get off of here, but I'm going to let him sign off, and then when he signs off, I'll in the interview, and sorry about that for burping in the mic, but here's Uncle Dickie back telling you bye.
Well, okay, everybody. Now, this is Uncle Dickie signing off, and we got funky like a monkey, crazy people. But we'll keep getting better at this. This is just my second time doing all this, and I'm still kind of scared, still kind of nervous. But it's pretty cool hearing my voice on the old podcasting stuff. Can't really call it a radio, but you guys keep in touch for me now. Y'all keep hitting them likes and stuff for my cousin. Him and Ashley really they really bust their ass for you guys. I mean, because if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be doing what they doing. They love doing what they do, and they love the response they get from you guys. So y'all just keep giving them some love. Give me some love there, man. And we get funky like a monkey. And so Uncle Dickie, I'm signing off, and I love you guys. Bye bye.
Okay, Uncle Dickie, we'll holler at you later, man. And it's been fun, but he's getting better. Just hang in there, guys. It'll be better. But I guess up next will probably be me giving you a send off and wrapping the podcast up for the day. But we'll see y'all later. This has been Swamp Talk with Uncle Dickie. Bye. Well, hope y'all enjoyed that nice little talk with Uncle Dickie. Yeah, he's got a lot of kids, don't he? You know what him and his wife do all the time. He's got him a nice little setup down there, but yeah, kind of sucks sometimes. Sometimes them storms come in there just right of them hurricanes and just screw everything up down there for him and them people. But hey, that's where they live and it's their home. They can move, but they choose not to. Because I don't blame them. It's their home. Why move? He's a good old boy, though. Got a lot of kids, a nice little setup. Like I said, it's like he said, he's got like a little gas station marina thing right there on the river. And they sell food and stuff out of there. It's like a store right there. And then he's got an inland, a little bar and grill, too, so... Then he's got the bar and grill. Well, it's a little for upriver a little bit. And it's on the river too, I believe. But yeah. But you guys have always been good to me. You always treat me nice. And I do appreciate y'all for listening. And I will make this a whole lot better for you. Start telling you some more stories and stuff. I'm just kind of killing time with this till the end of the year. And then at the first of the year, I've already started working on the format for next year. We're going to go back for doing what we was doing at first, for a while. And, since I'm running the ship now, like I always have, I'm just going to stick to the gangsta stuff at first for a while. Then we'll switch to some other funky monkey stuff, if you know what I mean. Getting funky like a monkey down here with Tick and Eve, baby. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I found something out. I always thought Macho Man made that a modern day phrase, but he didn't. There was a guy named Papa Flor. I can't even talk. The guy, I can't remember his name exactly. It's Papa. Anyways, he's the one who kind of did that. So look it up. Hey man, but you guys have been good. It's been real. I love you. Hey, we will see y'all cool cats later. Peace. I am out of here.